Next up, man. Next up, we got Dave East. How did I get here?
How did it get here?
Cash. I'm gonna tell you, my first initial listen to this, I was just like, I'm gonna caveat this with I'm a Dave East fan. You know, I listen to everything Dave East put out,
Give it
and
to
I
them.
kind of gravitate to it.
Okay. I'm pulling
I
up
kind of gravitate to it. So like my palate for Dave East is probably a little bit more palatable than everybody else. You know what I mean? Like I appreciate his music. I really liked Hoffa on his last one. So I would tell you my first listen on this, I was like, and I don't know if it was just like what I was listening to before or what I was going through. So, you know how they say mood can kind of set it. But as I went back and I went back again and I went back again, just got better and better each time, man. And there's some songs on here that I really like. It's only like 2 songs on here that I would say like, they okay. But as far as the whole project, I'm digging it, man. I'm digging it, man. I really like Deeper Than Love featuring Music Soul Child. Uh After Taxes was good. No Cocaine. The knock to that beat like kind of forced him to switch up on this little style a little bit. So I like that little that he had to adjust his style to match the beat a little bit. Like showing a little diversity on the No Cocaine. And then Don't Let Me Down featuring Benny, Gregory Hines. That was like another one that I thought was like a standout type of track on here. So if I was telling you to go listen to any songs on here, be the Deeper Than Love and then the Gregory Hines and then Unbelievable. And then the two that was just like okay to me was like 1,000 Miles and John Lennon. I think John Lennon was the one featuring Anthony Hamilton.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I feel the same way, man, but I feel a little different in terms of I feel like how can you fuck up Music Soul Child Anthony Hamilton features?
He didn't mess up the Music Soul Child.
I felt like the beat left a little bit something to be desired for me. Like it just didn't. I didn't feel that thump. That I don't know, man. Like it just feels like with those type of legends from that time, the early 2000s, late 90s. You know what I mean? And neo soul, like I feel like it deserved more of a like Mike and Keys is the producer on this. Let me get it right. Just I don't want to credit anything differently. Yeah, Mike and Keys, you know what I mean? The production on here. I don't know what type of situation this was and why this came out at the time it came out with not too much promotion to it. Cause I don't know if you've seen it prior to it coming out. Like we had to be let known this was coming out by one of our watchers on the podcast. Like cause I had no idea it came out until he said something.
Yeah. I don't want to get mad at my DSP. Title been slipping, man. If I hit that I favorite the artist, that better be number one showing me on like new titles when they come out. They ain't been doing that as late. Like I don't know what's going on with them, but hey, man, they do it too many more times. I may have to switch up.
Yeah, but I do. Overall, I'm not too mad at the Music Soul Child one, but that was the one where I was like, damn, I want a little bit more. Method Man feature, it was cool, set the tone. A lot of these, none of these are bad. Like Prez, like as I'm going through it, I really like the Trader Truth feature on here and Benny the Butcher. If I'm going off features out of all of them or whatever, but this is not great, but it's not bad either. So it's like it's in that middle field. You know what I mean? And when you in that middle field, I don't know for me if it ever really lends to me playing it a lot. That doesn't mean it's bad. It just means that in the sea of all this music that I'm listening to. And I'm sitting with like this doesn't catch me off first listen. It didn't catch me off second listen. I know it's not a bad listen, and that's the thing. I'm stuck in between, Press. I'm stuck in between on, all right. I'll add at best 3 of these joints. I'll add 3, and if it come on in the mix and I really like it, then I may go back to the album. But overall, it feels how they put it out. The effort in which they gave to put it out, it feels like that.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. I don't think if you saying it's average, it's average. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing with. I'm saying there's a little bit more than that. You probably give it a 3.5.
Yeah, I mean, and good albums, good projects have that. Like, and then that's where with you may be on the other side of the fence of it to where it goes right here for you. Somebody else may call it trash. You know what I mean? Those people that don't know how to use their words, they call things trash. and because they don't know how to explain how they feel, right? But you know, as far as us on our initial reviews, again, we've sat with this possibly what just 2 weeks now or whatever, but we probably started listening to it this week. We had a few
Yeah.
days to listen to it, so I mean, I think my feelings and opinions on it are well informed, and you know, I think it's good but not great. Somewhere in the middle. Take a few songs off of it and keep it pushing. You know what I mean? So I'm rooting for Davies, man, because I want him to win.
Yeah.
You
As
know,
a fan of them too, like I'm not mad at you for saying that about this album. I mean, like it is. I will tell you a couple songs, but I'm not going pounding the table like this is the one. You know what I mean? Like
like Hoffa. There's a
you know,
difference. When we
yeah,
talked about Hoffa, it was
yeah.
a difference. It was a difference. You know what I mean? And I think that Hoffa was a concentrated effort. They focused on Hoffa, put it out. Promotion was behind it. Everybody knew it was coming. It was on the forefront of every, you know, Apple title, Spotify. It was there. If you listen to rap, it was there prominently. This snuck in there. It probably had a Hot 97 interview and then it was out. You know what I mean? So it reminds me of that Benny the Butcher Pyrex Vision joint or whatever that one that we didn't like that came out last year.
Ooh, yeah, I remember that
This
one.
is this is how it came out in that
Yeah.
same vein where it was just like something like
I think it's better than
it's better than that,
I
but
think it's better than that.
it just reminds me of how you just boom come out. All right. Oh, y'all heard that new Davies. Oh damn, I didn't know that new Davies was out. You know what I mean? So promotion doesn't matter whether I like it or not, but
And that's saying something. I mean, because we check for music.
Yeah.
we are the ones that's checking for music. So when it kind of flies up on our radar, that's kind of something, right?
Yeah.
So, but Davies, I would give it 3.5 to say it's pretty good. So, you would say more of a 3,
Yeah,
2.5.
probably a 3. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would give it, to be honest with you.
Well, okay, yeah, yeah. I would probably go around about a 3. I think a 2.5 is medium.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
three,
two and a
three,
half is
three.
it ain't two and
Yeah,
a
I mean
half.
3.5, maybe giving it a bit
Two
too
and a
much.
half is just gold. It's too far of a dip, but I think a 3 is an entry level. Listen and judge for yourself. That's what it is. It's a listen, judge for yourself type project. Either if you
Yeah.
rock with Davies, you're probably gonna like it a lot. If you're on the fence and you fair, you'll probably be somewhere in the middle. Or
I will say this: it get better and better with each listen to me, and I like it more and more. So
I can concur.
I know it get play on.
Yeah,
It get play on this side for me. I know it get more play.
yeah.
Okay.
I did say the music Soul Child was bad initially, but as I listened to it, as it went along, it got better. Still here for me. So the key is listen to it more than once. Don't just give it one time and just toss it. So that's what I will say.